What's going on, baby boys, baby girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So-So production. It is Wednesday, July 27th, 2022, halfway through the week. No big deal. You asked for it. I listened. Taking it to the streets, baby. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everybody's safe and sound wherever you are in and around this beautiful planet, aka the blue marble. We're just out cruising. We're just out sightseeing with the beautiful people of Toronto. Sip to the gang, by the way. What a lovely day. Today we're gonna be having a ball. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna stay loose as a goose. Here, let me just tell you where we're at. For those of you who know, you know where we're at. It's Yonge and Dundas, aka Dundas Square. The center of the city, center of Toronto, where everything happens. The silly, the serious, the everyday people coming in together, participating in different activities. Business is booming. And people do all sorts of wonderful, wacky things here all the time. There's actually a stage right here, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be on an official stage. One step at a time, baby boys, baby girls. In the meantime, let's just have some fun. Because this right here is the stage of life. This right here is where it happens. This right here is where it goes down. This right here is where it goes up. And sometimes it just floats right down the center. But you'll see a lot of things happening at Yonge and Dundas Square. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is a little bit of transit, transportation. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it right off the bat. As you can see behind you, or behind me rather, right in front of your eyes, you'll see people. All sorts of modes of transportation, whether they're walking, whether they're cycling, whether they're taking the old streetcar, or maybe they're right below us taking the subway as we speak. So let's break it down. Let's go through it all. And you know, before you start driving, you got to start running first. That's how it goes. Before you run, you walk. Before you drive, you run. Before you public transit, you walk. Typically, that's a good idea to walk before getting on transit. But you know, just want to break it down. Let's do a little verses, if we can, and we'll get into it and see what else happens in and around this beautiful neighborhood. Public transport, I'm talking subway versus the old streetcar. What do you prefer? Are you the type of fella or lady who'll dabble in the street art of streetcar riding? Or are you that rider that likes to go underground? You like to go into the tunnels. You like to go where it's dark, where the sun don't shine. And most often, sometimes it does come from underground and dips into overground, then you'll get a bit of sunshine. But regardless, most of the time you're underground. Are you that type of fellow or lady? Beautiful questions that we got to ask ourselves. I was in the subway. That's my method of transport when I'm getting downtown, you know. And the subway is, you know, the subway is if you want to keep things discreet. The subway is great for wanting to get from point A to point B without having to worry about any potential materials or objects flying on your head, falling right on your skull, on your hands. What am I talking about? Well, let's recap. I'm about to tell you a dark story, a scary story. Do you need a light? I can hook you up with a light. You got it. You got it. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. This is Glad You Made It. If you like, there you are. There we go. Hells yeah.
I would rather not be filmed.
You're not filmed.
That is probably the coolest camera I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you, man. It's a GoPro.
Like, by far. Oh, it's a GoPro.
Yeah, man. It's a GoPro, and it's been working for a couple of years now, you know?
Okay, and what are you doing? Like, what are you...
I am making a show. It's a live show. Well, it's not a live show. It'll go online later, and It's a comedy show. I shoot the shit with people sometimes, most often by myself. It's called Gladyamadeit.
Sort of like, I hope it's better quality, but Impractical Jokers kind of.
Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the show. Love the guys. Love
You
the
like that show?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
I find it kind of like, I don't know.
To each their own. You're not a fan? Why?
I mean, I watch it because it's the only thing on at night.
All right.
And it's sort of grown on me.
Okay.
Right? But not my style of humor.
Not your style of humor. That's what it is. Subjective.
Is that sort of what you're?
I don't try to imitate or anything. You know what I mean? I just do my own thing.
Imitating. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, is that
I don't. I'm very new. I'll say it's
pull,
very.
like, random people aside and like.
Honestly, this is the most conversation I've ever had. So in terms of like random
Me and
people,
you?
yeah. I don't actually like. That's the thing. I do different things. So
Really?
yeah. Most of the time, it's just a single person podcast. It's on
Okay.
YouTube,
So if I
on
were to go
Instagram.
on camera, what would you say? What would you talk?
We can have a
talk about?
conversation about anything you like. Anything you like. Anything on your mind?
I mean, I shouldn't really. I'm not gonna get into too much, but
Whatever you like. We can keep it
there's
breezy.
reasons why I don't want
Other reasons you don't want to be.
my face on.
I see you're wearing that mask underneath. Would you be comfortable putting that on and then getting on camera? Is that something you'd consider to hide the old identity? If that's a concern, I'm not even, I don't want to be projecting anything.
Like, so is this for university? Is it for
No,
fun?
it's my career, dude. I'm building all on my own, doing it all on my own.
It's for a career.
Hells yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just starting out.
I'm
or-
starting out. Baby steps. I'm like a little baby, but
Okay.
this
And
size.
I'm not asking you like silly questions.
No, I love
sarcastic
silly questions. Shoot away. I'm all about the
asking you
silly.
Serious questions because I've never seen anybody do this before.
All right.
So I'm interested in
Yeah, I just started my own podcast. I want to be getting into stand-up, and it's all about.
Most people want to they go and work at General Motors or Dollarama, right?
Most people
So,
want to work at. I'm sorry, I didn't hear
General
you.
Motors.
General
or,
Motors.
Or Flip Burgers.
Flip
or
Burgers.
They don't want to, but that's what most people do.
To
They
each
don't-
their own, right?
Most people don't go this route. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sort of intrigued by it, right?
You got to go your own way. You got to do your own thing, or it's okay to follow a
I
path.
agree 100%.
It's okay to do a path.
You
It's
only live once, right? And
what about you only live once? But what about what about the multiverse? Do you believe in that? Is that a
What's
thing?
that?
Like, let's say hypothetically, there's a version of you right here, right now, and then there's another version of you, or thousands, millions of versions of you in different universes. Is
Right.
that a thing that you? Is that something you
Not
dabble in? Not so much. No. Why not?
I don't know. And like I don't know.
You like
Are
it
you
here?
talking about like sort of like different dimension, like a different dimension?
Different dimension,
Or, like,
completely
are you
different
talking about,
dimension.
Like reincarnation? Or are
It
you
could be
talking
both.
about-
I don't know. I don't have the answers. I only ask the questions.
Yeah, no, that's not so much my thing.
That's not your thing?
No, I believe that you are dead.
You're-
you know?
you're
When
dead?
You die when you die.
You die when
and
you die.
You're either cremated or you're buried.
What happens to the energy, the soul, or do you believe
But
in a
that-
soul?
That little bit of weight that you lose.
I don't even care about the weight. I don't know. Maybe that's just gas. Maybe that's just water weight.
I guess I'm more of a, and I failed science.
I
But
failed
guess
science
that
too. I'm not
more
good at
of like a
science.
Science sort of like dude, like when it comes to.
It's okay.
Spirits
I'm not
and-
about science. Like I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Right,
not a
right,
science
right.
man.
Yeah.
Like I'm a man of science. I
Right.
support it,
Right.
but I'm not a scientist.
Right.
So
Right. But yeah, I'm just like religion. Like, are you religious?
am I religious? I don't know. It's I wasn't raised religious or anything. I'd say if any, and I don't particularly like the term, but maybe spiritual, and it gets butchered and bastardized a lot,
Yeah.
But I do feel like there's a higher power. That's that,
Okay.
and it relieves a little bit of pressure off of me, and
Right.
I can do what I can in my power.
Yeah.
The rest of it is up to the universe, the multiverse.
I like that. It
Energies.
sort of would take a lot of stress off of you
Hell yeah, my stress levels are.
if you think that way.
It's still there, but you know what I mean? It does take a little bit off. Like
Yeah.
regularly without the spirituality, I'd say this is my stress level.
Right.
With spirituality, it's like, a little bit lower than that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then when the war in Ukraine started, your stress level spiked again.
When the what started?
The war in Ukraine.
The war in Ukraine? I mean, personally,
I'm sort of half joking, but not really. Like, I've been paying close attention to it, and
there's so many things to pay attention to. It is fucked up. No, I hear you. It is fucked up.
like,
But there's so many beautiful things to be happy about and grateful
right.
for, you know?
It's so right.
Like, we're lucky to
right.
be able to do whatever we want, you know, uplift each other. You know, if a fella falls down,
So right.
grab him by the shoulder, just lift them up. Maybe they don't have legs.
Yeah.
Get under there, be their legs for them. You know? I've done.
That's a really good question. Okay, actually, I am gonna say something.
Say whatever you like.
I suffer from addiction.
You do what now?
I suffer from addiction.
You used to suffer from addiction?
do.
You do suffer from addiction. All right. Okay.
And I think that a huge reason why I struggle with it so bad, and I have such a hard time breaking the chain, right, or the cycle, is because I am not surrounded by people. Like, the people I'm surrounded by would dwell on the negative.
So,
You know what I'm saying? So where you are like, there's so many beautiful things, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just very
what are you
different.
What are you addicted to, if you don't mind me asking? Fentanyl. Pure fentanyl? I'm the type of person, I like to like get rid of stigmas.
By looking at it?
I wouldn't have known it. By looking at you, no, I wouldn't have been like, that guy, fentanyl. I wouldn't have known. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily fentanyl, but like drug guy. Like,
Drug guy? What kind of drugs?
I'm just saying, do I look? I don't know, like, because I feel like I've been doing it for so long that I feel like I'm too far gone.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
33.
33? I'm 32. How long have you been doing drugs? Since you were 16. By looking at you, if I were to just look at you, I wouldn't have guessed.
Really?
Yeah. Do you have any plans of, is that something you like to kick? Is that something you like to, you don't want to be using?
I don't.
What do you think is the root cause of you indulging in fentanyl, or
First it was my being in the closet.
you being in the closet? All right, okay. You're no longer in the closet. No longer. That's good. That's excellent. I support
Not
it.
Anybody.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But that was the root.
That was the root cause?
Right.
Okay.
That was hard.
I could imagine, yeah.
So, but yeah, and now it's just sort of the circle of friends that or so-called friends that I surround myself with. You know.
Are they supportive? Your new friends, your family members?
Supportive
Of
my
you.
addiction.
I-
Supportive of your enabling. Right? I just really bash them. There's people too, but
If you don't mind, would you step a little bit? You don't need to be on camera if that makes you uncomfortable, but at least if people can hear your voice, that'd be sweet. So, like, what happens now for you? Like, you've been...
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording. It's just ongoing, yeah. So, it's something you'd like to kick eventually?
definitely.
Are you getting any assistance? Are there any programs that you can see?
Methadone.
You're on methadone?
Yeah, that's helping a lot.
Okay.
I've been to rehab,
You've been to rehab?
2-month program.
2-month program. All right.
Yeah, I have a counselor,
You have a counselor,
psychiatrist.
a psychiatrist. So you're taking the steps. These are all wonderful things. I think, you know, I can only, like, you know, I can't say I've dabbled in hard drugs, but there's definitely, I've had family members, I've had, you know, friends, and
You've seen them go down the tubes, kind of thing.
from a far distance. I had an uncle who, you know, dabbled with hard drugs, and that's like, I didn't really see, but I heard of it
Right.
from far
right,
away.
Right.
I was a kid at the time, so didn't really see much, but like eventually he turned his life around. So there's,
Oh, he turned his life
yeah,
around.
he turned his life around,
Good
man.
for him.
Yeah, for sure. So there's tons of hope, and it's literally, I know it's day by day, and it's person with individual by individual. That's, and again, I'm not an expert on anything. This
Right.
is just
I think it's another thing that's very important is finding something that I enjoy doing.
finding something that you enjoy doing. 100%, yeah.
Boredom is a huge trigger.
Do you work?
I don't. I'm on disability.
You're on disability?
So, and it's not like I have, I'm missing a leg or, you know, anything like that. I'm on disability for one reason, and that's addiction.
You're on disability because of addiction. Okay.
Some people look at that as the system is enabling me by giving me a check every month.
Okay.
But me, myself, like, I feel I am disabled at the moment because of it. Like, I couldn't show up to work on time or...
So you're saying you're... Okay, no, okay.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel about it? Do you feel like the system's enabling you, or do you think you need that?
Right now, I need it.
Right now you need it?
But I think that at the beginning I didn't necessarily need it, and it sort of snowballed into a trap where it got so bad, my addiction, that now I need it.
How are you doing right now in terms of, like, is this the worst, is this the peak of your addiction, or have you had moments where it's been really bad and this is...
Jail was when it was
You've been in jail?
Yeah.
For how long, if you don't mind me asking?
6 months.
2 to 6 months?
No, I was gonna say 2 years ago.
2 years ago for 6 months.
Yeah,
Man, that's rough. I've never been.
6 months may not be like a long time.
No, it's a long time, dude. 6 months is a long time. That's half.
a long time behind our, like.
Yeah.
People tell me all the time, oh, that's nothing. Like,
in my mind, even a day is far too long. So 6 months that you've done your So,
right.
Given everything,
that was rock bottom.
That was rock bottom.
That was bad. That sucked.
I can only try and imagine. I can't even really, because I've not experienced it.
And don't ever.
I don't want to. I'm not interested. No, me and jail are like total opposites. Like
right.
This is if we were, jail is like, up there, I'm down here, or
right.
reverses. Right. Total opposite.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's very good, and I wish that I had that mentality,
But you're out now. You can turn it around, and you already seem like you're turning it around.
I totally could, and I am intelligent, articulate.
You sound like it, man. Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Totally.
I want to buck the system.
You want to what?
Buck the system.
You want to buck the system?
In a sense.
Buck the system?
In a sense.
Why? Well, there's got to be a reason.
I want people to see me as like the bad boy.
You want people to see you as the bad
sense.
boy.
You know what I mean?
Why? Are you a bad boy? Are you bad?
Done a lot of bad things.
We've all done a few bad things here and there, but
right. No one's perfect, is what I'm. You see a bad guy in a movie, right?
You see a bad guy in a movie?
Let's say, the Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Joker.
I've not seen the Suicide Squad, but I'm familiar with it. I've seen the, I know that there's a Joker character, there's the Harley Quinn, if I'm not mistaken.
Harley Quinn is the
I know the names.
Yeah.
I know the names.
But you see him and he's got gold chains and he's in the club listening to fucking, bumping music, and there's girls around.
Girls around bumping music, chains. So you like the bumping of the music, the gold chains, the bad boy aura, yeah? Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, okay, do you want to be living the movie version of that, or do you want to be living the real version of that?
Well, you can't live the movie version.
You can't live the movie version?
Obviously.
You have to be real in it.
Well, it has to be. How am I going to live a movie?
Right, how are you going to be in a movie? Right, well, you could make your own. Is that a thought?
I guess I could.
See what we're doing here? We're making our own thing.
I guess I could.
You could definitely, but that's the beauty of it.
So this is a podcast?
This is a podcast.
So what did you do?
I just started.
Like one day. There's some site you can make a podcast or whatever.
You can put it on YouTube. You can put it on Instagram. You can put it on Patreon.
How do you get views? How do you form a fan base? How do you
It's hard work, like everything else. It doesn't come easy.
Of course. course.
So
yeah.
there's no like, and this is not even a guarantee. This might be viewed by literally 2 people
But what I'm saying is like.
or 2 million.
Like the wine rack may pay to put a commercial on TV so that the wine rack is known and people get to know it. But how do you get people to like how do you advertise your
On a daily, I'm out here working. That's how I get it out.
Okay.
Word of mouth. Yeah, I'm not a big corporation. I'm not any of these brands or anything. I'm just a regular guy, just like you.
And then once you establish the fan base, they continue to follow.
Hopefully that's the goal, and try to be there for them and myself.
Okay.
You know? And there's no guarantees in anything. Just like any other business, whether you're starting a restaurant, whether you're doing construction, you got to start somewhere, 100%. Yeah. So
Are you always over here? Like every
I go to
spot?
different locations. I go to, sometimes I'm uptown, a little bit further up. Most days I try to do it from my place where it's like an indoor setting. Some days I do get out and try to do different things. But yeah, man, it's just trying. That's all we're doing. Everybody's just out here. We're all trying, you know?
That's really cool, man. That's really
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. You sound like a nice, decent fella. I mean, and we're relatively similar in age, so you can do whatever you want,
Yeah,
man.
you're 1 year younger.
1 year younger, 32. Yeah. Rob.
I'm Dano.
Dano?
Dano, yeah.
Nice to meet you. Fist bump.
Oh.
Elbow. Hells yeah. Nice.
So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
What is that, a GoPro?
It is a GoPro, that's right.
They're really inexpensive, right? You just slap one of those on.
They're not inexpensive. They're not super expensive either. They're like, you know, it's something like, again, if you work a little bit, I'm sure you can manage to get one.
I'm not saying that you're that you should invest in a better camera. What I'm saying is
No, that wasn't my read.
It doesn't take much to
No, it
start
doesn't. Literally, you can do it with your iPhone. You can do it with your
or like a,
Android or whatever.
Right.
As long as you got a camera.
Right.
But again, it's work. Like, you know, it's like any other work. You put in time and effort. So
Yeah.
the startup cost isn't much.
So will this be on?
This will be on YouTube and on
What's your
Instagram.
link?
The name of the show is called Gladyamadeit
On YouTube?
on YouTube.
I'm definitely going to watch it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is how it goes.
100%.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It's word of mouth.
I actually can't wait to hear it.
I have hundreds of videos up. It's been going on for 2 years now, almost 2 years. And we're a small little community. And it's like people like yourself and me coming together doing wonderful things every day.
Do you mind writing it down for me? Just on YouTube. How long will it take you to put it up?
This will be up by this evening. Yeah,
Awesome.
by 5 p.m. you should have it.
Definitely gonna watch it. I can't wait to get home and fire up my laptop. And sorry for not wanting to be seen on camera.
Not
It's
at all,
just-
man.
Yeah, I just have my reasons.
That's all good, man.
So do you listen to like Joe Rogan?
So
or-
yeah, I listen to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Dre.
Did you hear him call Canada a communist country the other day?
I listen to most of his podcasts. I got to be honest with you. I might have missed that. I don't know.
Very recent one.
Here, this is, so there it is. Glad you made it. My name is Rob. Sadri is my last name. If you search Rob Sadri on YouTube, you should find Glad You Made It. I got like 300 videos plus.
I just typed that in.
You just type that in. And if you subscribe, it'll help your boy out. And you get notifications whenever the videos go
And
up.
I'll click like and all that stuff.
If you like, if you're into it, man, yeah. If you're into it, by all means.
I'll even try to get other people
Thank you. I appreciate it.
to do your stuff and
I appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, like Dre.
Drake. Or
Dre.
Drake.
I call him Dre. Joe Rogan Experience, Dre.
Oh, I thought you meant Dr. Dre or
Dr.
Drake.
Dre or Dre. No, Dre as in
Dre.
Joe Rogan
Okay,
Experience.
okay.
That's what the kids call him,
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I'm trying to get it going, man.
Right. Sorry. Yours. Oh my God. Okay, I just got it. Ding.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you haven't come up with a name yet. Is what you're saying? Like a good like.
No. It's just like
Oh, I'm way off in left field.
Yeah, no, that's what I call Joe Rogan experience. I call it Dre, J-R-E, as in Dre. That's, yeah.
Okay,
not
okay,
Dr. Dre, not Drake.
Right.
Dre.
Okay.
As in.
Yeah. I usually like his stuff, but like he was like, Justin Trudeau's government is fucking communist. Those Canadians are fucked up there. That guy's gotta go. He's fucking communist. I was like, the fuck? We're communists. What the hell? Like,
I mean,
like I sort of rated his stuff like when I listened to it, but up until that, I didn't like that comment. I was like, what the fuck are you talking
you
about?
have your right to have your own opinions, and he's got his right to have his opinions, right?
How is Canada communist?
You know,
what
it's
I'm saying? Like,
it's definitely not a communist country, but you know, from observing from afar, certain things can appear maybe a little bit, you know, infringing on people's rights to do certain things. And like, you know, it's not definitely not a communist country, and again, that's obviously he's a comedian. He's things are sometimes, you know, hyperbolic, obvious. So it's like if you're gonna go and like listen to me or anybody else and pinpoint word for what whoever said, like you're gonna find something to be upset about it, anybody. And but overall, for me, he's been inspirational, and that's actually somebody that I looked up to and still do to a large degree, because he's a cool dude.
He's very outspoken.
He's outspoken, yeah.
He's not afraid to say whatever's on his mind.
And for me, I see he talks with everybody, left, right, center, comedian, scientist.
Left, right, meaning Republican, Democrat?
Yeah, when it comes to politics, left, right, center, scientists, comedians, mountain climbers, conspiracy theorists, anybody, whoever. I don't even like that term though. Like, it is what it. It's one of those like terms that gets tossed out. Conspiracy theory. A lot of, you know, it's one of those things that just like, if you call somebody or something a conspiracy theory or theorist, it just takes away from discussion. Credibility. It just takes away from having a discussion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like one of those like big words that we all like, you know, try to like.
It's like super cliche, so like, or not cliche. It's not the right word. Not cliche. Anyway, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I believe in freedom of speech.
Taboo.
Not even taboo. It's just like, it's kind of like a nuke button. When you nuke someone with a label,
Okay.
he's a conspiracy theorist,
Right.
or she's a blah.
Yeah.
He's a this,
Yeah.
and it just puts people in like, it's kind of like putting a stigma on somebody, like, and that's kind of relatable, right? From where we're all coming from. You throw something at somebody, it's hard for them to be normalized. It's kind of dehumanizing in a way.
Yeah. Sure.
You know?
Yeah. I was going to say one more thing.
Say whatever you got to say, my man.
Before I dip. The brain fart.
You're having a brain fart?
Yeah.
Happens to me all the time. It's either up here or down here. It's got to clean up.
Yeah.
It's that IBS.
It happens way too often, man. It was something important too. Anyways, this is off topic. What do you think of Trump?
What do I think of?
Have you been watching the January 6th insurrection committee at all?
Have I been watching the what?
January 6th insurrection committee.
January 6th insurrection committee. No, I haven't been following. Not on my radar.
No? Are you not interested?
I mean, things that I can't control, I try to avoid as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Like, I'll try to stay aware, but I don't know so much. Like, like my opinion will be a moot point.
Right. But politics and all that aside, okay, even though it is a huge political thing.
Sure.
They're 3 hours apiece, and there's so far 8 of them, and I think there's like they've done 8 out of 10 of them.
Okay.
So far, and I've watched them all like 3 hours back to back. It is so amazing how many emails and documents and everything Donald Trump or his associates sent to these extremist groups, right-wing extremist groups, like Proud Boys. Have you heard of Proud Boys?
Not really.
They're like a militia, an extremist group, right-wing militia. Okay?
Right.
And the same with the Oath Keepers. Okay?
The who?
Oath Keepers. and they are in the tens of thousands.
Okay.
They showed up at his rally, the speech before the insurrection, like the thing happened, the attack happened.
Right.
And Donald Trump made the speech and said key words like "we got to fight like hell" and blah blah blah.
None of that stuff concerns me that much, though.
It's so interesting.
It's interesting. No, it definitely is. And it does
Like, it's
concern
like
me, but
politics aside.
here's the thing, I'm interested as well, but like I don't spend too much time, and I actually am interested in politics and everything else,
right.
but like particular leanings or disapproval of people that I don't know, it just like, I don't know.
It's not so much that, it's the fact that I look at democracy as a big
Come a little bit closer so at least your voice gets
experiment.
You look at democracy as what?
As a very long and big experiment.
It is an experiment, sure.
Right? And that was an attempted coup, okay, is what Donald Trump did, is what he did. Okay, there's so many documents and everything that prove it. And it showed me that day that our democracy and our freedom is so fragile.
It is. Our democracy is fragile.
And can be unbelievable.
Yeah.
And can be, and forget China coming in with a nuclear warhead and blowing us up. All we need is 20,000 civilians, like domestic,
Now,
like.
do you think, can I ask you a question? Do you think that maybe, that all those may be true, these people may be doing whatever what do you think is the best thing that you and I can do to, I guess, go and do something positive instead of, like, let's say you and I don't want to go to those rallies or whatever, what should we do?
What we can do is live life normally.
Live life normally, right.
I do not stress about it.
Not stress about it.
And I become paranoid or worried about
Right.
it, which I don't.
Good.
I'm just saying how I love history and
Me too, I love history.
and like war strategy
Sure.
and that kind of stuff. So the fact that it really is a lesson on how fragile our democracy is can be taken away like that.
Democracy is fragile, and I do agree. That's why we should all do our best to try to preserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I see people now I swear to God, it changed me. Now when I see people like litter, it's like pick that up, put it in the garbage, and respect.
Right.
This,
Right. No, I agree.
you know,
100%.
somebody fucking smashed the window to steal
No,
some
respect.
cell phones.
Yeah, respect people's property. I couldn't agree more.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it really opened my eyes to that. Like, how lucky we are.
We are very lucky. Very lucky. And that's why, that's the thing, man. Like, I believe truly that we all need more love in this world, spread love
Absolutely.
and uplifting, and that's all there, and that's, and peace, yeah. The rest of it that I can't control, like I'm not, I try to stay aware as much as I can, and I even talk about certain things at points, but most often I try to keep it lighthearted and just like, have a good time and do my little part if I can. That's what it is.
Yeah, like if it's holding a door for an old lady or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hold
Now,
the door
if I had
open.
If I had millions,
Close the door.
I would be, bigger things to help. I wouldn't just
But
be
why would you wait
pocketing
for
the money.
millions when you can do little stuff to make people
I'll
stay?
do little stuff until I maybe get to that point.
Good,
But
good.
if I did get to that point, it wouldn't be just yachts and mansions for me. I would help people,
You would help people?
community. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
these are all wonderful things, man. It
like-
seems like you're taking
I think it's
steps.
important,
It is
you know?
important. No, I agree with you. And like, you can be that dude instead of being the bad boy. You could be the good boy or the good
it's
good
so
man.
Weird. I have such like.
No, we all do. I get it. We all do. To a certain degree, we all do. I get it. Trust me. But or you could be a bad boy or a bad man turned good. Like
Right.
good girl gone bad, bad boy gone girl,
Right.
gone good.
Yeah.
Reverse
I
these.
dig what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatevs, just as long as you're helping people, and you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, what's the,
Well, I see, and I am. sort
and
of
there's
hurt
the
myself,
struggle in that, which I completely,
but hopefully I'll get to that one.
you can do it, man. I believe in you. You gotta believe in you. That's the thing. You gotta believe in you.
Yeah.
And I'm, I don't pretend to know the answers or anything. I'm just a dude like yourself. out here shooting the shit. But if you want to turn things around, I do believe you can turn things around.
Yeah. No, thanks.
You got it, man.
Thanks.
You got it.
Cool. That's really cool. So anyways, it was a good chat.
It's a very good chat.
Yeah, I got your link there, and yeah, definitely
Appreciate
firing up
it.
the fucking laptop.
Thank you. It's on every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
I hope this thing like caught my voice.
I'm not too sure if it did because you're a little bit far, but that's I try to like
I am
repeat.
sort of talking kind of fairly loud, am I not?
You'd think so, but the outside noise and everything, right?
Yeah.
You got to really put in a little bit of.
Right.
That's what I'm learning every day.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I try to like whatever you were saying, I try to repeat it back so that hopefully it'll get recorded in that sense.
Right.
But even if not, that's what it is, man. We try. That's all we do every day.
Cool. All right. Well, it was good meeting you.
Very nice meeting you as
Sorry,
well.
I'm so bad with names.
Rob.
Rob. Then that is the like easiest name to remember, and I.
Terrible with names myself. It's okay. It's all about repetition.
What's my name?
I want to say Donald.
Very close. Dano.
Dano.
So remember, think of Y50.
Y50.
Dano.
Dano.
Bookham Dano.
Bookham Dano.
It's an older show. Like a cop show.
I think I've missed that one.
And I guess it's I haven't really seen it either, but all the older people are like Bookham Dano, Y50, and I guess it's this cop that like works booking or something in the booking department, and like so the cops would bring the thugs off the street.
Right.
And they say Bookham Dano.
Bookham Dano. That's the catchphrase of the show.
Yeah.
Bookham Dano. I'll try to remember like Dano the Mano. Dano the Mano. I'll say that 3 times. So Dano the Mano. Dano the Mano. Dano the Mano. It's right in my head.
Dano the Mano.
Dano the Mano.
Rob is my old weed dealer.
Rob is your old
So
weed dealer. There we go. There's the connection. How are you gonna forget your old?
I'll never forget.
There it is, man. We got the connect. It's very nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise. Okay.
Nice. Looking
Right,
forward
and
to
if I
seeing you on the lines or maybe out on the streets again.
Yeah, if I see you around, I'll come up and maybe I'll have the confidence to actually.
Yeah, man.
next
Why
time,
not? Why not?
You know.
Very nice chatting with you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
See you later. Peace. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We chatted with that's what we do around here. We chatted with the beautiful people of the city. Somebody was willing to share their story with us, and I'm grateful. And it's all of us doing it together. Little baby steps, teeny tiny baby steps. Right, sir? Hells yes. I'm getting a thumbs up in the background, which feels good. Yes, thank you. Oh, hells yes. Thumbs up on the cameras, doing it, baby. T-Dot, that's what it is.
T-Dot, yeah.
Love it, dude, love it. Thank you for the support, man. I'm out here trying to shoot this shit. I was trying to like come up with jokes about public transportation, and it went in a completely different direction, but that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly, though, man. Public competition is shit.
You don't like it?
You know
What do you prefer? Do you prefer the subway or the streetcar?
You know what? I prefer the streetcar.
You prefer the streetcar?
Yeah,
Why?
You know what? They go up and down very often.
Okay.
Like probably every 5 minutes. Because you know what? I take the subway. I mean the streetcar from what? Oh my goodness. Down in Port Credit.
Yeah.
Right, all the way up here, literally though.
Okay.
It's taking 45 minutes or 40 minutes.
40
right?
minutes.
And you know what? This streetcar, you can lounge in there and relax.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
relax,
Exactly. Just
you know
sit
what I
down,
mean?
relax,
Yeah.
watch people.
Exactly though, right? You know what I mean?
You can watch people. You can read a book if you
That's
like.
it, that's what it
You
is.
can listen to music.
That's it. That's what it is.
Eat
you know?
some food.
That's it. That's what it is.
All
man.
3 or 4.
Listen, my note. I love the streetcar. I love the streetcar. How
Man
about
said,
that?
loves the streetcar. So
That's
over
it.
subway versus streetcar any day.
Yeah. Streetcar anyway.
Streetcar any
Yeah.
day. You
For
hear
sure,
that?
for sure.
Why don't we
For
like
sure.
the subway now?
Oh, it's congested.
Congested.
Literally congested though. And, you know, I'm in the room. Yeah, I'm in the room, you know.
Do I have a lighter, Dano? Come on, there it is. Come on, reach in. Oh, he's in the shot, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the shot.
Okay.
Oh, put 2 lighters up. It's the show. Oh, shit. Oh, there it is.
Sick with it.
One step at a time. Baby boys, baby girls. doing it.
Infamous Dano.
The infamous Dano, baby. That's what's up. So, sir, why don't we like the subway then?
The it's too congested.
Too congested.
Too congested though, and it's packed. You
But
can't-
isn't that a little bit nice? Do you feel like you're with people?
I understand though, but people don't even know.
What's
You know what I'm saying?
what's the worst thing you've seen on the subway?
The worst thing, I've never seen in the subway though. But you know what? I heard a girl got she was caught on fire at Kipling Subway.
Kipling Subway.
Yeah, exactly.
Caught on
though.
fire?
Caught on fire though.
By
Chinese
herself?
girl. By herself, yeah. But
She
you know what?
Spontaneous combusted?
You know what? A guy pour out gasoline.
Okay, so not by
Right?
herself. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
And light her on fire. Literally, at Kipling Subway.
Wait.
Yeah.
Some dude poured gasoline on a lady and lit her on fire.
At Kipling Subway. Yeah.
Okay, so definitely the subway's not looking good.
Yeah.
Good God.
Seriously though, man. It's unbelievable, man.
But that is an anomaly, and I hope that never happens again.
Never happens
That is
again,
horrible.
man. You know what?
Jesus.
You know what? They're putting some securities, some cops on the streetcar though, the subway, on the subway.
Cops
Yeah, for me.
on the streetcar
And the subway.
and on the subway.
Subway, yeah.
I like cops. Put them on the streetcars.
That's it.
Put them on the
That's it.
subway.
That's what it is.
Make them drive the
That's
subway.
it. Exactly.
Just
exactly.
if a cop was just like a big cop, right?
Yeah.
With lots of guns. He's
That's
the
right.
driver.
Exactly.
Nobody's messing around.
No.
Nobody's messing around.
Nobody's messing around. I tell you
It's a
that.
big, just, they might not even be real guns,
Exactly.
but you know,
But it saves a life.
Saves
You know
a,
what I'm
sends a
saying?
message.
Right. Sends a message.
Sends a message.
Sends a message, man.
That
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
play around on
Yeah,
these streets,
exactly though, man.
on these subways.
Downtown is ridiculous now.
Downtown is ridiculous, but it's fun too,
It's
right?
fun too, oh yeah.
It's
And you have to be careful too, right? You know what I mean?
You did what now?
You have to be careful where you go.
You have to be careful.
You have to be careful where you go and where you stay. Right? You know
I
what
agree.
mean? Right? So,
You have to be
I've
careful.
been downtown for a long time. I know what Carabana is next week.
What's next week?
You know, Carabana is next week.
Carabana's next week, baby.
Downtown, literally.
Oh yeah.
Lots of people here.
Lots of people doing the dance, doing the moves. That's what it is. Having
You know
fun.
what's a Caribbean festival?
That's what it is, baby. Having fun. Right on, brother, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the subway, the streets? Anything you'd like to share with the people?
I mean, you know what? The streetcar, as I said, the streetcar is very fun. You know, and you can read a book. As I said, you said, though, you can read a book. You know what? You can read your headphones, and that's what it is on the streetcar. So I like the streetcar.
I love the streetcar.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the subway because like once you're underground, you don't need to worry about what's above you.
That's what it is.
Like if there's a flying object,
Exactly, right?
I'm not worried.
Exactly.
Like if I'm
Right.
eating ice cream,
Yeah.
flying objects,
Exactly, though.
I'm underground.
Exactly.
I'm safe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're right.
Overground,
Right?
different story.
You know what? Different story though. Different story, man.
Different story.
Yeah. So.
But that's what it is.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
So you taking the photo? YouTube?
YouTube,
Yeah, yeah.
Instagram, Patreon.
Yeah.
Name of the show is called Glad You Made It.
Glad you made it. Okay.
Glad you showed up.
Yeah.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, can you make that's the show.
That's the show.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. Glad you made it. Okay,
Glad you made it.
.com or that's it.
If you go on YouTube, punch in Glad You Made It, you'll see my face, this
Oh, yeah?
face. It's on the YouTube.
Yeah, okay,
And it was like
okay.
300 videos.
Oh wow.
And every day, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it gets
Wow.
uploaded.
Exactly, though, man. That's good. That's good for you, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
That's
though.
what it is, man. Just trying out here, you know?
Yeah. That's it. Period, man.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, man.
Very
Take
nice
it easy,
chatting
man.
with
You
you.
too, man. You too, eh?
Thank you. Peace,
Dennis,
brother.
man. Be safe.
You too, man.
All right.
Peace. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the streets. We wanted to come out here and speak with a couple of people. The people were very... Oh man, all sorts of emotions are going through me. Oh God, can I contain myself? I don't know. Very emotional at this point. I'm very happy. Thank you for everybody out there doing wonderful things in this city, in other cities, in little villages, in townships, municipalities doing it. Whether you're a fan of the streetcar or the subway, ride them both. They're great. They're fantastic. I supports it. I supports it all, to be honest with you. And again, you can find these wonderful videos on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Patreon every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. We're doing it, baby. we're doing it. Ain't nothing holding us back. It's just you, me, streets, the people, the gang. Love you all. Talk about it. Pass it around like it's hotcakes. I'll see you guys back here again on Friday. Peace out.